Hi friends, welcome to My Dream Fantasy YouTube channel. So the next match in IPL 2020 tournament is Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals, and it will be on October 6th 7:30 p.m. our Indian time. So this is going to be on Sheikh Zayed Stadium, Abu Dhabi. And if you see the pitch report, the Pacers are taking 60% of wickets in this stadium, and then spinners are taking close to 39.29% of wickets. And you can see the clear domination of Pacers in this pitch. And if you see the first batting average score, it's not even crossing 140 in this pitch. And the winning percentage of first batting is just 44%. And the highest score chased here is just 166 so far. So whoever won the toss will normally choose to bowl first so they can chase it easily. So the next point is, in this series, as I said, Pacers have taken 60% of the wickets. So when we take it in wicket wise, it is 40%, 40 wickets in total in this IPL. The Pacers have taken, and then 23 wickets are by spinners. So if you see here, 40 wickets are with the Pacers. So in your team, you can prefer to take more Pacers than spinners. And then let's see the total statistics of this ground. And if you see here, total matches played here is 17. I'm mentioning about the domestic matches. International matches is different and domestic matches are different. So whatever stats I'm showing here is about domestic matches like IPL and Pakistan Super League and all those. So here, batting first have won 8 and batting second have won 9 matches so far. And the average first innings score in domestic format is 154, and the highest score ever in the stadium is by Chennai Super Kings recently, which is 205. And the lowest score here is 70 by Royal Challengers Bangalore. And then if we see the scoring ranges so far, below 150 is 6 times and above 190 is 3 times. And then and at an average we can expect 150 to 170. As you can see, 12 times the scores have between 150 to 170. So we can expect same score between 150 and 170 in the stadium in tomorrow's match. So coming to the international stats, these are not required as it is the country-wise playing details. But if we see it in a high level, total matches are 44, in which again here first batting are just 20 and second batting are 24. So you can see a clear domination of chasing teams. Yeah, I don't cover all these details. I will come to the team news for tomorrow's match. So if you see here, Mumbai Indians might have McClenaghan as a new player in their team, and we are not sure whom they will normally replace here. Let's wait for the team news tomorrow. And then in Rajasthan Royals, there might not be any change in their team. They might go with the same team. And next comes the important tips. So guys, this is very important that you should know all the tips before you crack any head-to-head leagues or grand leagues. This will help you choose your team by yourself. And then these records, if you see, there are like comparisons between two players or between a team and a player, like how much they are scoring with the team, or how many wickets they are taking with the particular batsmen who are in form. All this matters actually. So we'll come one by one and we'll see what are the details and why are they special in this match. The first batsman I can say is Smith, and Smith versus Mumbai Indians. So this is one important point I can say. So Smith has a good record with Mumbai Indians especially. So far he has scored close to 498 runs against Mumbai Indians. And you can see he is clearly dominating in batting when it comes to Mumbai Indians. So he might be a good pick for you in your team tomorrow. And then Sanju Samson versus McClenaghan. As I said, McClenaghan might be in for tomorrow's match. If we see here, Samson and McClenaghan, Samson has played totally 11 balls of McClenaghan and he has scored 15 runs, and you can see the dismissals. He has clearly dominating Samson. So he has taken 3 dismissals, 3 wickets in 3 innings in which he has played. So when there is McClenaghan tomorrow, I might drop Samson in my team. As I can see, McClenaghan is actually dominating Samson. So the next tip is Butler and Bumrah. So even Butler has a poor record against Bumrah. If you see, out of the 5 innings Butler played against Bumrah, he has faced 23 balls and took 27 runs. But if you see the dismissals, he has taken 3 dismissals of Butler in 5 matches. Out of 5 matches, we have 3 wickets taken by Bumrah. So this is one more difference. So the next one is Pollard versus Jofra Archer. So as you know, Pollard has been in a good form in recent matches for Mumbai Indians. If you can see here, out of 5 innings between these two players, Pollard has faced 14 balls and he has scored only 6 runs. And Jofra Archer has taken 2 dismissals so far. So if we see Pollard in the death overs or in the last overs, and if Jofra Archer is in the bowling, he may definitely take this wicket this time as well. So keep this point also in your mind. So the next tip is Suryakumar Yadav versus Ankit Rajput. And you know Ankit Rajput normally opens Rajasthan Royals bowling, but he's not in good form now. But when it comes to Suryakumar Yadav, we can see a clear domination of Suryakumar Yadav. Out of 5 innings, Yadav has played 29 balls and he has scored 65 runs. And he has never dismissed Suryakumar Yadav. And if we see the strike rate, it is crossing more than 200 against Ankit Rajput. So the next one is Hardik Pandya versus Jaydev Unadkat. So Hardik has faced 23 balls of Unadkat and he has scored 55 runs. And the same applies when he is bowling in the death overs, and if Hardik is in the batting, he'll definitely have a clear domination. If you see 240 strike rate against Unadkat. Okay, so the next, let's go through the Mumbai Indian players one by one. So this time, let's not go through the scores. Let's go through the DREAM11 points they have fetched so far in their last 3-4 matches. So we will come one by one. So the first one is Rohit Sharma. So if you see his DREAM11 points in this series, out of the 4 matches he has played, the first match he has scored 107 points, and then 22, 96 and 20. If we see, he's playing well in one match and not well in one match. Playing well in one match and not well in one match. So you can expect the next match he might play very well and he'll get you at least 90 to 100 points. So Rohit Sharma is one more option for your captain, which will give you 2x points. So keep this point in mind. And then De Kock. As you know, De Kock is not in good form in his last matches, but in the last match he has got 99 points for you in DREAM11, and then he is the man of the match of that match. So I think De Kock is back in form and he'll give you more points when the series goes on. So the next one is Suryakumar Yadav. So Suryakumar Yadav is a normal batsman which will give at least 30 points for you in every match he plays. If you see the first match he has got 60 points and in only one match he didn't play well. But the other 2 matches you can see he has got you 37 and 32 points. And then Ishan Kishan. So Ishan Kishan in his first match he's got out for duck, and then you can see he has scored 131 points, which is his best in his IPL, and then 35 and 48. So at an average he's scoring at least 40 to 50 points for you in the recent matches. So even Ishan Kishan is a good pick for you. And next comes Hardik Pandya. So Hardik Pandya is again at an average giving you 40 points. In his last 4 matches he has given 40 points out of 4 matches. at an average. So even Hardik Pandya is good pick, but you should keep the credit points in mind while you're taking all these players. So next, Pollard. If you see in one of the chasing match, Pollard has got 101 points in his second match he played, but at an average he's giving 50 and odd points in all his matches. Though he's not bowling, he's batting his best when he comes into bat. And then Krunal Pandya. Krunal Pandya is not in good form as he's not getting a good place to bat on, as the openers on first 2 or 3 batsmen are scoring for almost all the Mumbai Indian matches. But for the recent match, out of the 4 balls, he has hit 2 fours and 2 sixes, and he's in almost 300 strike rate in the last match. So if he gets a chance to bat, he'll definitely prove himself. And then comes Pattinson. So Pattinson, he is a good bowler and he's taking close to 2 wickets in almost every match for Mumbai Indians. If you see, in just except one match, the remaining 2 matches he has taken 2 wickets. Remaining 3 matches. So he's a perfect pick as a bowler for you in your team from Mumbai Indians. And then Rahul Chahar, who is a spinner. He has got 2 wickets in 2 matches. And the remaining matches he hasn't scored much in the bat, and then he has got 1 wicket in the second match. And then comes the Bolt, and even Bolt has taken 2 wickets in his 2 matches, and in this match he has scored 2 wickets, and then he has scored some runs as well. And then Bumrah. So Bumrah again has got 2 and 2 wickets out of 4 matches he has played. So he's giving you 50 points in almost all the matches in recent days. So also keep in mind the death overs in every match and who is going to bowl that. So for Mumbai Indians it might be Bumrah and Bolt. So death overs will give you extra wickets, as players will try to hit sixes and get out. So Bumrah or Bolt will be a good pick if we see the death overs into mind. So let's see Rajasthan Royals records. So Butler and Smith, if you see, these 2 guys are not in good form. But Smith has got 73 and 93 in his first 2 matches. But the recent matches he is not in good form. But as I said from the facts, Smith has got good record against Mumbai Indians. As I said, he has scored 498 runs against Mumbai Indians. Then there is Samson. So Samson, in his first 2 matches, he has scored pretty well. And the last 2 matches, he is just below average. But we can expect a good batting from his side for this match. So let's wait and see. And Uthappa, I don't want to speak about this batsman. He's not at all in good form. And Parag is a good batsman, but he's not actually getting any chance to play. He's coming under 3rd or 4th down, which is almost at the end of the overs. So he's not able to prove his batting. But I'm taking Parag in my team for tomorrow's match. Let's see what will happen. And then Tewatia. So Tewatia, how he has scored 5 sixes out of Cartel bowling. So that just 1 match is enough to show how good Tewatia is and how best he can hit sixes in any stadium. So Tewatia is one good pick for you in all-rounder section. And Tom Curran. So Tom Curran is again a good bowler for Rajasthan Royals, and he's taking wickets in almost every match except the last match. And Shreyas Gopal, who is a spinner, he's not taking much wickets, but at least taking 2 wickets in his 4 matches so far. And coming to these 3 bowlers, Archer, Unadkat and Rajput. So out of these 3 bowlers, if you see, Archer is in good form and is continuously getting you more points in Dream11. And if you see Unadkat and Rajput, the scores are 0-2 and 0-0 and 0 out of their 4 matches. So I'm personally preferring Archer out of these 3 bowlers. But if you see the death overs, mostly it will be either Archer or Rajput. But if Rajput is more expensive, they might give it to Unadkat in the death overs. And let's see the head-to-head records of these two teams, Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians. If you see, in total they have played 20 matches so far, and you can see 50-50 winnings between these two. But if you see the last 5 matches, Rajasthan Royals is clearly dominating Mumbai Indians. They have won 4 matches out of 5 matches so far. And let's see the recent form of these two teams. If we see, Mumbai Indians has won 3 out of their 5 matches, and Rajasthan Royals has won only 2 out of their 5 matches. So Rajasthan will be clearly trying to win their next match to be in the points table. So let's see how it will happen tomorrow. So I'll give you the key or star players in every match, which it will be necessary for you to take in your. From Rajasthan Royals, I can say Samson, Smith, Tewatia and Archer. From Mumbai Indians, it will be Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock, Suryakumar Yadav and Pattinson. So Bolt and Bumrah is also a good options. But I'm going with Pattinson, keeping this guy taking almost every 2 wickets in almost 4 matches. And then my captain choices are Sanju Samson, Steve Smith, Rohit or Butler. You can take any one out of these 4 players, which is a safe captain. So if you're going for head-to-head leagues, try to take these guys as captain. But for grand leagues, you can always try with bowlers like Archer, Pattinson, Tewatia or Pollard. So even if you see in today's match, for RCB, who is that? Rabada has taken more number of wickets and he has got 228 points, as the Grand League first rank has taken him as captain. So that's the reason I always prefer captain as a bowler in your Grand League. So he'll give you good points. If he has taken at least 3 to 4 wickets by chance, he'll get you close to 200 points. And my vice captain choices are Hardik Pandya, Suryakumar Yadav or Bumrah. So apart from this, I will try to give you my Grand League team whenever I play in Dream11. So let's see the Grand League team for tomorrow's match. So if you see, this is my Grand League team for tomorrow. So I'm taking Josh Butler, Samson, de Kock, Ishan Kishan, Smith, Parag, Tewatia, Suryakumar Yadav, Archer, Pattinson and Bolt. And if you see, I'm taking these 3 batsmen from Mumbai Indians. So if you see, Suryakumar Yadav is already in form and he'll come as first or second down. And Ishan Kishan and de Kock are already in good form. And they'll come with less credits for you, mainly the credits. And then if you see, these 2 players have got nearly 20 credits. He's got 10 credits and 10 credits. And then as you know, Sanju Samson is already in good form and Butler has got into form recently. And Steven Smith has scored 498 runs, I said, against Mumbai. So he's a good pick as a captain choice for me. And Riyan Parag, as I said, I am taking Riyan Parag in my team for tomorrow's match. And Tewatia in all-rounder section. You can also go for Pollard here. And then in my bowling section, I'm going with the best bowlers, which are Jofra Archer, who is taking wickets for the team every match, and Pattinson, who is taking 2 wickets in almost every match out of 3 matches, and Bolt. So even here you can go for Bolt or Bumrah as your choices. Yeah, thank you friends. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, Please do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.